Hi everyone, I see a lot of familiar faces, I'm one of them. But coming here to prepare, I really wanted to make something lasting and memorable. So of course I went to artificial intelligence, right? It's gonna take us over, it's the next big thing. So I wanted to start with something funny, right? I asked for the best joke ever, and of course he told me, I've got the best joke. Listen please. What's the difference between a snowman and a snow woman? It's the snowballs. But don't laugh now, because I was preparing for it to be awkward. I was thinking nobody's gonna laugh because the joke is terrible, but maybe that's why it's funny, because it's that terrible. But still, AI is maybe taking over if it's funny. But let me give you a few more reasons, since this is becoming one to listen to me. My name is Aleksander, or Alex for short. I am what people call me as a social entrepreneur, and I am the founder of Mentor Young. I see like 10 of our mentors and mentees. Please raise your hand. We see them. And how many of you know of Mentor Young, actually? Again, raise your hand. Half of you. So it's a good setup for me to be successful. But still, what's our mission and what do? We want to make mentoring more accessible. And to make it more accessible, we have to do two things. One is make it more popular or more desirable and sexy. And second, we have to make it work. We have to make it actually transform lives. So what we've been doing in order to be successful is run a 3-month mentoring program where we connect mentees between the ages of 18 to 25 together with mentors who have at least 5 years of experience. And as you see, our growth has been quite surprising, or at least to me. We have had nearly 3,600 mentors and mentees working intensively inside the seasons. And this here is probably my favorite visual representation, because each square is one goal that a mentee has set. So if you can count them quick, it's going to be a good validation, but good luck with that, because it's just 2 seconds left here. 1 second. See? I got it. And more than actually 70% of goals get achieved, and that's through the individual mentoring, but also through the power of the network, right? We're here for a reason. One is to get to know each other, but second, to seek information or motivation, and we also do that. But to get an idea of a goal, it could be to be more confident, it could be to communicate better or present better, it could be to start working for your first job or to be promoted. Maybe you're an entrepreneur and you want to validate products and services. So we have all this going in Mentor Young. It's a huge plethora of options, really. And this leads up to our why. Why do we do this as a team and an organization? It's because we deeply believe in the power of mentoring. And by we, I mean the 6 of us, which you're going to see in just a few seconds. Myself, Lubu, Nick, Petya, Iveta, and Vasya. And I hope you can see from this angle, but the average age of our team is just 25, meaning that we do this for peers. We do this for friends and acquaintances at times, because we can also best relate to them. And also we've got some cliche statements, of course, being fast moving and this and that, but we let actions speak louder than words. But let me tell you my personal why and why I do this. And to answer this, I have to go to my story, which is of 3 parts. One is the childhood. It's quite sunny, it's quite yellow. It's carefree, it's playful, and I'm dreaming about whatnot. But 6th grade, I fall down, I forget about my hands, and I break my nose. So quite literally, my face was red, but also my life for the next 5 years became red as well. I wasn't socializing, I wasn't doing anything. I still had dreams, but I didn't chase them because I felt that inadequate. Yet again, there was hope at the end of this journey. And this new reality set in, and it's the reality of now courage, more actions, and again dreams which are more or less put forward into the world. And you wouldn't guess it. You really wouldn't guess it, but through the power of mentors and mentorship, did I get out of this headspace, let's call it. So throughout time, I've probably worked with 7, 8, or 10 mentors in different fields, but mentors is nothing different than a formality between two people who help each other, right? So the next generation, we tend to help them, the previous one tends to help us. And all this leads me to our vision. It's a rather specific and vivid one. It's a question we ask ourselves, and the question is, how does the world look if each young person had a mentor? And I don't have the answer, but just phrasing the question alone keeps us in a certain direction. And that's been useful for us. But let me give you a look into the future and what really can mentoring achieve for people. Ilyan, for example, he founded his company, which was evaluated at $1 million level. Or Anna, she overcame her social anxiety through mentoring. Ivo, for example, organized a TEDx event for 300 people, and what's even more impressive, he also sold tickets, which was kind of cool. And we also have Ioana. She first became an intern and then a podcast manager at her mentor's company. So we achieve all that through having a structured and quite intensive program where we first interview people. We do like 3,000 interviews annually. Later we onboard, we coordinate, we consult, we do really whatnot. But I'd like to leave you with a few thoughts and a few directionalities, if such a word exists. But what's the future for us? Even though we're a foundation, a non-profit, an NGO, right now we're expanding to Serbia. And in November, we will be launching our first season over there for hopefully 200 people. So that's big. Why do we do it? Because we want to see Bulgaria again on 3 Cs. That's a joke. But also, it's because we would like to create international models for mentoring and collaboration. So we have all this going, and if I had to leave you with one thought, really, it's both seek, but also look to provide mentoring, because it can really transform individuals like it transformed me, really. Thank you, and all the best.